Hello, welcome to today's episode of So This Is Life. My name is Phidra.
My name is Blessing.
And our guest today is
Patra.
We are happy to have you, Patra. Let's get straight into our conversation. So we have a situation that I'm going to read, and we need to hear your opinion on it.
Okay.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
So this is life. My name is Talia, and I've been best friends with this girl for a few years now. We met while completing uni, and our friendship has just been growing. Now we are both working, and life has been playing well in favor for us both. We've done everything together, celebrated the highs of highs, and gone through the lowest pits together. Think BFFs, the kind of friendship where I can go to her parents' home for Sunday lunch even if she isn't there, and she too can be at my home when I'm not there. Until recently, we decided to move out of our parents' homes. We both come from strict Christian families. Present, I'm here. If we are done with uni, but we still have curfew, can't be home after 8 p.m. So to convince our families to accept, we had to rent a house together. We got a 2-bedroom house in Chanja. We agreed that I take the room with a bathroom because I have a boyfriend who will be coming over sometimes. Her bathroom is the general one, also meant for guests. But 2 months into this arrangement, I'm already hyperventilating. The girl is dirty, filthy. In a different world, I could never live in the same space as someone this dirty, even for a day. I always knew that she wasn't neat, but I didn't imagine this level of filth. She doesn't clean after herself. She doesn't dry the bathroom after a shower. She doesn't clean the toilets when she leaves a streak. She leaves dishes in the sink for long periods. Speaking of periods, she doesn't even properly dispose of her used sanitary towels. She always leaves them on the sink, yet she knows that her sink. I think
Like
the bathroom sink.
The hands
Yes, I think it must be that. Yet she knows that her bathroom is the one the guests will use. In all this, she's an excellent cook, but she leaves the kitchen so messy. And when she cooks, it's only fair that I do the dishes. Naye mama. She leaves her things everywhere. And when I clean up and put them in her room, she complains and says she prefers to find things where she left them. She wears good perfume and deodorant, dresses so flamboyantly, but back at the house, it's a mess. I wanted to talk to her, but I didn't know how she would take it. At first, I kept quiet and kept cleaning after her, thinking she'd pick up on the cue. After 2 months, nothing has changed. I'm over her and over the relationship because I cannot see her differently now. We paid rent for 6 months, but even if we had paid for 1 month, I can't move because she's the reason my parents allowed me to move out in the first place. I just don't know what to do. For me, the friendship has even changed. I don't know how she was my best friend for the past 5 years. What do I do?
But should you want to go fast?
No, I'm processing.
But you know what they say, that you never really know someone until
you live with
yes.
them. Yeah.
This is a pure situation of that.
Same, even with romantic partners.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Now I have to side eye everyone that I see looking nice and smelling good. Because I'm like, what else?
Because you don't know what's happening at home.
Look at you.
Right?
Wow. Okay,
Shots fired.
That was fast. Okay, let's come. I'm calling the house to order. Okay, first of all, you always knew this girl wasn't neat. Should that have been like a red flag to begin with?
Not to me, because some people are not neat. They'll have clothes all over the place, but when those clothes are clean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the ones you put on your bed and
Thank you. On that couch in the bedroom. Yes. Exactly. That does not mean that you're dirty.
Okay.
She's talking dirty.
Okay, my 2 cents. First of all, forget that she's the reason your parents even allowed you to move out of the house. Forget that. Forget all of that. The second thing is living with your parents really that bad that you must endure a friendship where you barely can breathe, so to say. Like,
did you hear the word boyfriend who will sleep over sometimes?
yeah.
That makes things complicated. But how about plan to move out of this house with your friend, go live with your boyfriend, but keep lying to the parents that you're living with your friend?
If you've left your friend, will she cover for you? What if the parents come to
Yeah.
visit? Will you parent the other side?
My 2 cents is that before you decide to, leave, I mean, if this is someone you've considered a friend, the first step is to have a conversation
I agree.
about it.
Yes.
So even these things of like, I used to clean up after her and I thought she'd pick the cues. Man, use your mouth. So don't always read. Like if you don't voice something, people don't understand the frustration. So I'm all for giving friendships a chance.
Yes.
And you talk about it, see if it gets any better. Then you get to the next step of like, no, this is not working for us.
Yeah.
The problem with that, people
You know-
take offense so fast. So I'll be like, so Patra, you had to wait until now to tell me that I am dirty, or but I'm not that dirty. You know how dirty people always like to say, but I'm not that
But
dirty. Or they
dirty.
will say, but also you left a cup in the sink the other day, so they get on the defensive real quick.
Yeah, but at least
So-
the conversation is happening. Like it's better for you to go through the emotions of how. Then again, also you learn how does this person deal with conflict. That's now another
Yes.
Yes.
another thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So it gets better with the communication gets better, but it has to start.
Also, the delivery of that information from you as the friend, because I'm thinking, imagine sitting Phidra down and I'm like, Phidra, I have something to say to you. I think this is not working because I find you dirty. So how would you then package the information, perhaps, to tell your friend, like, in this
Yeah.
situation, maybe she wants to talk to her, but she
Maybe
doesn't
don't say
know
the
how to
word
package.
dirty.
Okay,
Just
how
say
would
like,
do you have a, okay.
it would be really good if you can like clean up after yourself. Like say it the way you would
Yeah.
want someone to say it
say
to
I
you.
think so as
Yeah,
well.
the way you'd want
I think
someone
I would
to say it
start
to you.
with,
Yeah.
there's a conversation we need to have. I don't know how you're going to take it,
Yeah.
but I felt like it's better for me to tell you. Yeah. What she said reminded me of those memes that I've seen where there's a man and a woman, and the woman is thinking, what is he thinking? Is he thinking about another man? Is he thinking about,
Yeah.
while the guy is like, ooh, peace and quiet. Meanwhile, the chick is maybe even getting annoyed, making faces,
Yeah.
and the guy
Making
is
up scenarios.
oblivious.
Yeah.
So that's what this one is doing. She's probably been dragging her feet as she cleans up after her friend, and her friend is like, woo, I have the best
Yeah.
housemate.
Yes.
Probably been telling everyone at work, you guys, my housemate. Hey.
Yeah,
the
the
bomb.
best.
Yes,
She helps
and
out.
she
work,
has
yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
I've been in a similar situation, and I feel like the person is probably going to know who it is. So this person, I remember the first time they came home, it's my mom who was like, your friend doesn't know how to clean up after themselves. Like they came around, it was a Sunday, there was a lunch, but you know how they say in Africa, "Mwala taba mugenyi." Once I told her, but you, when we come to visit, you want us to do your housework, you want us to tidy after you, because you invite us, but I can barely get through, from
Yeah.
here to there.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? Then you get to the thing, there's like spaghetti. Have you ever found, have you people ever seen leftover spaghetti? It smells so nasty. So like, imagine spaghetti in a cup.
I guess it even, she cooks in a cup.
No, but the dishes
Oh,
are
a
there, so
mix.
there's like a mix of
Yeah, the
spaghetti.
spaghetti has
And I'm
become
like,
pale.
thank you. You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
and swollen.
So things like that.
Guys, where have you guys been?
And an attempt to have that conversation ended the friendship. It just died.
Yeah, but you see,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That the best thing to do is to start the conversation.
Yeah.
See where it goes. It can go two ways. Sometimes
Yeah.
we assume that because I'm communicating, it has to go only the positive way. So you have it at the back of your
Okay.
mind that this could go
Both
ways.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't go right, this is what I would
True.
do. If it goes right, this is what I
But
would
she
do.
herself has said she does not know how she was friends with this person for 5 years.
She didn't know her
So
to that
she's
level. and
maybe
that's
she's at
okay.
a point where
Yeah.
if the friendship ends, it ends. Which is sad because I feel like you've been through more
Listen,
stuff
guys,
than just
me, I
this.
keep telling people that we give romantic partner a million chances for doing that ghettoest ghetto.
Thank you. That's true.
Like they would do
Yeah.
the worst,
Yeah.
but we never give our friendships a million
Yes,
chances.
that's true.
Oh, yeah.
and I feel like our friendships are worth.
Actually, that
You give it a shot. You try and over again if you feel like
that would
I've
also,
tried and
yeah,
it's
that
done.
would make me
Yeah.
ask if she was your man and he was that
He
dirty, would you leave him?
They do. People do live with their men in that.
Yeah, not leave them, live with them.
Yeah,
Yes.
live with
So
them.
why are you so
Yeah.
ready to leave your girlfriend?
I'm all for giving people
chances.
as many times as you can before you say
Yeah.
Peace out.
yeah.
That's the
Usually,
beauty with living with someone. You both get to learn such things.
Yeah.
You learn criticism and how to take it and how to give it, how to receive it. So it could be a learning
Yeah. It's a learning
Usually,
point for
when
them
I'm
both.
talking to someone, like in situations like that, I usually lead with, I'm saying this from a place of love. I love to lead with that, so that they already know, okay, whatever it is that she's going to say, she has already said she means well. That I'm not here to shout, I'm saying it from a place of love.
Okay, let's try this.
that place.
Misty, I'm saying this from a place of love. You have bad breath. Huh? Has that done anything? Has it pacified the what?
No,
Because then the thing you said afterwards,
so you could have
No, so
okay, you
and
could have
said
also
what?
packaged.
You know, sometimes when you speak, I feel like as if you ate a dead rat.
worse.
So how do you repackage something? This is a person who
Yes.
leaves her pads at the sink. In a bathroom which people share. The guests, this is the bathroom they use.
Phidra, we are friends, and I speak from a place of love. And if I don't say this to you, maybe no one else will say it to you. So I'm going to tell it to you straight. I hope you take it the right way, as I have intended for it. I'm not comfortable entering a bathroom and finding
Evidence of what you did.
Finding the used sanitary towels, because then I'm not supposed to be
Or evidence
seeing
that you did a
I don't
number
think you would
two.
love to see. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure you would love to see that. Nothing that comes out of man is glorious. So let us keep it under wraps.
You're such a good communicator.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not always, but when I don't want to burn bridges.
Yeah, when you don't want to burn a
yes.
bridge, that's a good way
Yeah.
to go about
Yeah.
it. Yeah. We're not raised as good communicators.
Not at all.
Like, you see something,
Keep quiet.
Lest they beat you.
they'll beat you, they'll yell at you like you
Yes.
don't. So we're just learning it as we
That's
go.
true.
Yeah, so which is why, I mean, even someone like that, maybe there's a reason why they are like that.
True, that's very true.
Yeah.
Have you guys been in situations where you've been, not forced, compelled to have such an uncomfortable conversation with someone you actually care about? Truly.
Yes.
Care share. No? No, eh?
But you see, when you say that there's probably a reason why this person is like that, what reason do you have for not looking behind after you flushed? What reason? I understand leaving a pad at the sink. Maybe you forgot it. Removed it, hopefully wrapped it, placed it there to maybe put a fresh one, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you forgot it there. But how did you not look? How are you leaving the bathroom wet every time you use it to a point that it's inconveniencing your housemate?
Also, who do you
I feel
expect?
like for people like that, it could be their normal, like how they were raised. Like
Yeah.
no one really cared about
yeah.
things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
True.
the reason you care
No,
is because
you're
someone
right.
was yelling at you like.
That's
Who
how
did this
some
or
boys
when? But like for
pee all over the
Yeah, you see
bathroom, and
boys,
it's normal
like, it's
because
their
that's how
normal.
it was at their
Yeah.
It's
home.
their normal. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
charity begins at
yeah,
home.
it does. It's their normal. So
Okay, for me in this case, I don't think that I would have more than one conversation about the same thing. Like there are things where I feel like tuli bantu bakulu, yeah, like we're adults. If you don't want to see that out of me, I don't want to see it, so I would have one conversation with you, and that does, like if it falls on deaf ears, and then I'm just going to tell you, you know what, I don't think this is going to work out. We are probably better off as friends apart. Without
Yeah.
living in the
So
same
many
space.
relationships work
let's
like that.
keep this friendship for the
if you
sake
are
of this
living with your
friendship.
friends,
Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
for the same reason.
Actually,
like I don't want to find
But
out.
Yeah, I don't want to find out.
in my tribe, in Banyakole have a saying, ijat tulane ni ijat wangane. Like, come let's live together is jangu tuchawagane is come let's fall apart.
True words.
Yes, and that is very accurate.
How do you then live with your your husband, your best friend?
This one we have decided that
Whatever,
Come what may.
whatever.
right? Yeah.
It sounds wrong now. Like, why are we settling for come what may?
But even you have elements that are come what
Yeah,
may.
true. That's true.
Come
That's true.
wagalenga bwali.
Yeah.
Let me ask, if you had to deal with this situation in a petty way, how would you deal with it?
Petty.
Petty.
Listen, I'll just leave. That's it.
Is that petty?
It is petty. It
Eh.
can be petty.
Like I'll just
Okay.
leave, no conversation, nothing. Like I didn't tell you. You know how people, what do they call, like passive aggressiveness of like I just stop talking to you.
Yeah.
Like what I can't, I'm done. Before you
Yeah.
know it, I'm out.
Or
Okay.
like when my boyfriend comes out, we leave the door open. So that you feel the inconvenience. You're also inconveniencing me in your own way. I'm
that's
sorry.
petty.
It's petty.
That's petty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why are you single?
I think I would take pictures of your shit and your pads and just keep sending them to you. Every time you do it, I take a picture and send it to you, then I clean.
I feel nice. I feel nice.
Right? That's why I asked, is that petty? No,
Yeah.
because if I have to see it, also you see it.
Adults, I'll have a conversation.
Yeah, definitely have a conversation.
But I agree with you. Once is enough before.
Yeah.
Be like, you know what? This is it. No
Like, I'm
working.
not having this
Imagine the
conversation
real
again.
me would actually give it more than once.
I think there
Yeah.
are things that you can give more than once. Like I can understand. So you see, like the dirtiness in the bathroom and the plates in the sink are different things.
Yes.
Like there are people who love to cook and they don't want to wash
I would rather
dishes.
starve than have someone cook for me and leave the kitchen messy.
Like there are people
don't
who be like they cook, they use so many dishes, so many tools, what?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Yes.
they don't like things to do with washing dishes. No, so
Yeah.
that I can understand.
Okay.
But the bathroom, which is
Especially the shared space.
Yes,
a shared
yes.
space,
Yeah.
like that.
Maybe she should continue swapping. Consider swapping. Like, give her friend the self-contained room.
Then you're not helping the problem. Also, you're not being a good friend because this person is going to be someone's problem another time.
Yes, but also the moment they go into like an unshared space, you'll smell the stench from wherever because now they are closed off. They don't have anyone here. The least you can be is ashamed. Is be ashamed.
Ashamed.
Yeah. So here, if you're going to live alone behind closed doors, imagine what can happen behind there. Like why your friend won't even
Yeah.
have access to.
Yeah.
So no, this should teach her whatever it is she needs to learn. If she doesn't
As
want
a friend,
to,
you need to help your people get better.
or bring in a singer.
Yeah?
Actually, Ugandan girls love to serve husbands. The singer tells her, "Bobanga boba tiogendo kweyisa tewali musajja agenda kuwasa." See how quickly she changes.
When it's something centered around, when a man is
being
centered,
partnered, when they bring in a man,
Lord.
then suddenly we're like, we need to do better.
that buys
But
on
your
the
friend
ghetto.
would never. Not for
Yeah.
you, but she would change for a man.
Have the conversation.
Yes,
think for me it's
I
having-
say the same. I agree. Please have the conversation.
Should you feel like it's just taking a toll on you, honestly, just
Go the
walk
petty
out
way.
and leave.
But, and go where? Back home?
Go back home. I lived with my parents when I was 27. Did
I feel like
die?
maybe this is another
But
conversation.
now
we need
she
to
says
have.
they have curfew at 8 p.m.
I
How
had
will she be
curfew,
with her
did I
man?
die?
How are you with your man?
I don't
Also,
Look at her.
I mean, you can stay by yourself. Your parents will not disown you.
There's also that.
There are some tribes where
they
you
threaten
can
too,
no,
but
they
they
will threaten,
won't.
but they will not.
Yes, they will
I
threaten,
swear.
but they won't.
Don't fear. They will
Yeah.
not.
Would
Yeah.
you disown your child for moving out of home?
Next topic.
Yes, next topic. Thank you for being here. It's been nice. Thank you for hosting. Yes.
Thank you for
Thank you so
having
much
me.
for coming around, Patra. It's been a real pleasure having you
Thank you
with
for
us.
having me.
I don't know what Phidra had before this conversation. See ya!